American Wannabes podcast, episode 200. Let's get those intros in order. First, we have...
What's up, Jerry G from HP?
And I'm Christian Zaragoza, a.k.a. Chris Z Picks on your local social medias and networks. Also in the house, a very special friend of ours, we have...
Fern, a.k.a. Chaton, a.k.a. Arab Fern, a.k.a. Fact Checker. With the CT, not a G.
Guts.
Oh, no.
Can you fact check this, Fernie? How many episodes has the American Wannabes had?
Oh, we've had 200 episodes, Jerry. 200.
Actually, to be completely honest, we've had 201. There is an American.
There's a lost episode. There's a lost tapes
that we did with Renee Baca, and it got. And then Jesus wasn't recording the whole time, where he lost.
That was a fun one too.
That was a good ass episode
was a fun
too.
One. Yeah.
But.
And he was all excited, and he was all happy to be on. We rarely have a guest. It was like a big deal.
That was the last guest we had.
And we've had the land. That's
last
fucking crazy. No, that's fucked up.
I remember that's when we were doing it in the room, all fucking up in your room, and
in
we were
a
just using my phone.
In
we
a
were just
sauna.
recording literally off my phone. Things were rough for a while. Look at us now, though.
Yeah.
We got fucking painted walls.
Yes, sir.
We got couches.
Look.
Yes, sir.
We fucking got no Jesus.
Yes, sir.
He's out of town, just so you guys know. Everything's good.
When was the last time we were all together? Fool, it's been a minute.
The week before that.
I wasn't here, was I?
Yeah, you got here
we
late.
were together last week.
You got here late.
Oh.
The week before that, we got here late. But I think it's
because you were still
we've all been
filming.
Busy, and then everybody's just.
Because then you weren't here one day.
I wasn't here last week.
That's what I mean.
Right,
see,
we've all been together. It's been a while, and even like consistent for like more than 1 or 2 episodes.
Yeah. Have you missed?
No.
I missed a few weeks ago. Remember?
Oh yeah, when you were with Joshua? No.
No, something. You guys were saying that Crystal didn't let me come, or what were you guys saying?
Oh yeah, because I was out of town.
We were saying.
Oh, Crystal's birthday.
It was Crystal's birthday.
Yeah.
And you guys wanted to do it on a weird day, and I was like, bruh, I can't be like, hey, babe.
No, we're doing it on Crystal's
hiding
birthday.
In the closet.
Yeah.
We're recording on Crystal's birthday.
I didn't even bring it up. I was like, to her.
Yeah.
No, it's not going. I was like, can you believe they're recording the podcast today?
Not that I wanted to go, babe, or anything, but
you know how that's how I always bring shit by, like, oh, they want to do the podcast tonight. Fuck. But I really want to do it. But I gotta make it seem like I don't want to do it, and that's like, fuck. I think we gotta do the podcast on Wednesday this week. Fuck, at 7:30 on the dot. Damn. Is it cool?
Yeah, that was me with the Jeff Garcia podcast. Dude, for me, we got Jeff Garcia podcast listeners still, dog. Here, and
Thank
I remember, dude, I used to drive almost an hour. I used to go to Laverne.
Wow.
From HP to Laverne through traffic, fool, because we would start like at 8, so I would leave like at 6:30, 6:45, you know, and going east.
Yeah, everybody's going home.
Bad, fool, and yeah, fool, they would get the text, hey, podcast tonight, you know, like, but I think back then we used to do it every Monday.
Yeah,
so
it was Monday. I used to do it a few times.
And no, anyways, the same thing. Like, oh God, I gotta do that podcast. But inside of me, I wanted to do it.
But you'd be like,
I wanted to do it, but yeah,
I want to hear it.
I was married at the time and shit, and she was like, "Oh, you fucking asshole," and this and that. But an hour and almost like an hour and a half, an hour and a half that way, and an hour back, fool. I used to bust an Augie, fool. Augie, how much time you do to get here? Yeah.
Shout out to Augie. He's been doing the podcast now for a month. I know you guys have seen. We've been more consistent. We've been on time.
Yes,
the
sir.
Patreon episode.
Well, that's what the engineer pays for. That's what Patreon pays for. Yep. And it's growing too. We got some new Patreon fucking people. Thank you for that.
Very much.
10. I'll shout them out on the Patreon episode. But shout out to our new listeners.
Nah, but Patreon goes a long way, fool. I mean, look at the wow stick. Look at the balloons. If not, we could have just put only episode 20.
We're on our own.
Before.
We're on our own, guys. We're not bail bonds no more. It's just us. So we got to figure out a way to make money and pay for, to make it better every week. We want to keep growing the podcast. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Hold on.
That's what you get.
Well,
only the listeners.
Neon blue.
Patreon.
What do you guys think about neon blue?
Yeah, so I got this at Home Depot and shit, and so I went with the kids, and I was telling them like.
You didn't have an idea of what color at all?
Bluish. Me and Susan talked about a bluish.
Yeah, I thought.
And then so, anyways, we were looking at the blues, and one of my kids picked out neon blue. And on the car, obviously, se ve neon blue, and it's very similar, fool. But I want to be like, dang, imagine a neon blue wall. That'd be fucking dope. si pega, porque tiene que pegar, güey, ¿verdad? Y si pues pegó algo, güey. I think it's a little neonish.
It's good.
It's neonish.
Yeah.
It depends on fucking the cinematography of Augie, but
yeah, we'll see what the HD.
How does it look on
4K?
The video right there? Are we live or what are we over there? Are they sending questions? What are they saying? Are they congratulating us on our 200 episodes?
200.
Of course, we gotta talk about the
Dodger
Dodgers.
Blue.
It is Dodger Blue Eve. Dodger season Eve, dog.
Yes.
Today is March 31st. Today's the last night without baseball for the next 6 months. Siete, si Dios quiere.
Yes, sir.
Ay, 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 ay.
Guaranteed.
Oh my God! Yeah, we're definitely gonna touch on the Dodgers for sure. But yeah, fool, the kids helped me out. I did it. Jesus hasn't seen it yet. I think he's
gonna hate on it
he's a hate a little bit. He always does. He's gonna. There's a little nits and scratches, but you gotta understand. It's my first time
Hey.
painting. I've never painted.
Ever?
I ever painted ever in
Ever?
my life.
It looks good.
Nunca, way. I was very nervous about
You
it.
didn't even prep the walls, did you?
I washed the walls,
Hey,
fool.
I
We
can't
washed the
talk
walls.
shit because
I,
I didn't have-
I covered the holes, fool.
Oh, yeah.
How'd you do that? How the fuck did you did it on your own?
Yeah, fool. YouTube,
He
dog.
fucking got a piece of cardboard and he painted it and then taped it.
Nah,
taped
wait.
over the paint. He
YouTube-
taped over the paint. Didn't even
YouTube
tell.
got the do-it-yourself shit, fool. Got the your little kits for holes in the
Nice.
walls, and it's easy. Fool,
Hey,
put
fool,
bleach and
just
plaster
drop the
away.
fucking- Drop this shit because they're just going to keep coming
Nah,
down.
it's gonna
No,
fucking.
no,
keep,
they
it's
fall-
gotta stay the whole.
If he
episode.
falls, he falls.
It's
Fool.
200 episodes. I didn't know we would get this far.
Very true.
It's been a long road, fucking driving for an hour, picking up these fools, convincing them, still convincing them. Look at Jerry.
Yeah. There's a lot of times when you feel that, is this still going to go on?
How do you
Early
feel, Jerry?
on.
Do you feel good about
I didn't
this?
think we were gonna make 200 for sure. There's no way, dog. There's no way. There's no way we were gonna make 200.
How many more do you think we'll do?
No,
How
no,
many
no.
more in you?
Oh, how many more in me? I'm in it now. I'm in it, fool. Like I'm in it like blood in, blood out. Fool.
I'm in it for 200 more if shit keeps getting better and
You're the
better.
brown
like it has
Miklo,
been.
huh?
If shit keeps getting better and better,
Which is it.
and we still all have time, because it's gotten
And the
hard.
people want it.
It gets hard sometimes to make some time,
Yeah.
but we do it, and we still try to like not miss it. Even though Jesus, where's Jesus at?
I think he's in Arizona.
Arizona. He has a show on Saturday.
We should call that fool. See what the fuck he's doing.
Nah.
Nah. What's going on? What do you got for us, Fern?
Well, I don't know if you guys seen the little Nas X shoes
No, I
or the
want
little
to.
controversy that's going on with
And my
that.
kids told me
Little
about it, fool.
controversy.
Major controversy.
My kids told me about it, fool.
What do they tell you? Hey, Dad, can we get
Yeah.
some shoes?
Yeah.
Dad, there's some shoes that we really want.
There's some shoes I want to cop. Yeah, cop.
They're
I want a
fucking,
cop.
They're
No
cap.
fire, Dad.
yeah.
Literally.
So he has a controversial shoe that he came out with. 666 pairs of these shoes.
How much are they? They're $1,000.
They were
They have a
$1,000.
pentagram. Everybody knows he
Yeah.
came out with the fucking pentagram right here, 666. The air bubble has blood in it.
Yeah, you said blood, real blood.
Yeah, there's a
and if
drop
so,
of real
whose
blood.
whose blood?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we have to know.
Does it matter?
No.
It kind of does because where the fuck do you get the blood?
The babies from that, the baby's blood that the fucking reptiles.
Oh, it could be
sacrifice?
animal blood. You think?
No, it says
It's
human,
human
blood.
Well, then of
It's
course,
human.
then I would want to know whose fucking DNA am I carrying around? Whose DNA am I gonna kick someone's ass with?
You're not kicking at no one's ass.
Out the way. Who the fuck you, dog?
Do you wear shoes with 666 if you do you get them sent and they're dope, but they say 666 on them?
Well, what do you mean if I'm gonna wear what?
They send them to you. They're like, Jerry, we gotta send them to all the fucking latest influencers. Jerry's hot right now. He's
Uh-huh.
got a movie coming out.
He has
He's
one.
got HBO special. He was just nominated for Imagen Award. This is the type of person we need in the Latino community. Let's send him some shoes. Come on, you fucking
Would
get a
you
knock at
rock
the
them,
door.
Jerry?
You open the door. You're like, what the fuck
Hey.
is this? You open it up.
Uh-huh.
666 shoes.
Nah, well, I'm very flattered by all the nice things you've said about me for that. But at the end of the
Keep
day,
going. Keep
yeah,
going.
yeah.
Wait more.
Imagen
Uh,
Award nominee.
at the end of the day,
Can
I
you do
think,
my intro to my podcast, fool?
At the end of the day, I think I would have to. I would need. How much money you gonna pay me?
They're just they send them to you and just
free
wear them because they're
shoes.
hot and they're
But-
exclusive.
No, that's the thing. They send them to me. Oh, wear them. Yeah.
You could just take a picture.
Because I would want them just to have them as an investment. I know they're gonna be worth money. It's not. I mean, I'm not gonna like send them back, just like that.
The other way.
But as an investment, food. I mean, they're $1,000 shoes.
Yes.
I'm sure you can already flip them for 5 G's right now.
Oh, let's check. Check,
That's what I'm-
Fern,
like-
how much they're selling on Goat for.
So as an investment, yes, I would want them, fool, like kind of shit. But not like to. Yeah, of course, you're what you're saying is that they're gonna send them to you so you can flaunt them and shit. Yes.
That looks better, huh?
Yes.
I wouldn't wear them because I'm scared of this thing called hell, and I think it might be real.
After watching
know
the
it's gonna
shows
be
that you
real.
guys recommended, I'm second guessing all this whole shit. You know what I mean? What is
Yeah,
that?
but I don't want to.
What
I'd
is that
rather
show
be
that that's that show that you recommended, fool? What is that called?
Zeitgeist.
With Bill Maher.
Oh,
Will
Bill
Bill
Maher.
Bill? I haven't seen Zeitgeist because I keep forgetting how to spell it. But Bill Maher.
The Bill Maher. I
Oh,
talked
the
about
Bill
it.
Maher is
I talked
fucking
about it.
dope, fool. Like,
I haven't watched it. I just heard about it. I don't want to watch it because I feel like it might influence me too much.
It does kind of, but he just questions everything. Basically, Bill Maher it's a documentary about him questioning all religions, not just Catholicism or Christianity.
What?
What is it?
What is it?
Catechism.
You said it right the first time, but I wanted to see if you could say it twice right.
He just questions all religions. It's very interesting. Obviously, he's a comedian, so it's kind of funny. But he just has arguments, and then he goes around talking to some weird ass fuckers, like those crazy reverends that are just obviously using people, and
Evangelists.
scamming people,
Yeah.
and shit like that. So he's talking to them about there's this one guy, he's a Latino, I think Colombian or something. He claims to be Jesus, the new Jesus. So he's claiming to be that, and he has all these followers that are following him. So he's obviously questioning them and pushing back on that.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, who's Jesus? Why would Jesus pick you? And who is Jesus anyway? Where is this guy? And kind of shit. So it's just fun. You gotta watch it, fool.
That's the problem with those
you
movies,
you do kind of like that's one of the few nights que no me persiné before going to sleep. One of the few
I still
nights.
fucking do that every night because I don't know, fool. Even when I'm putting Lola to sleep, I'm like, Padre nuestro que estás en el cielo. I don't know, girl. I gotta help you out somehow.
Yeah.
Santificado sea tu nombre.
I don't know me persino rezo mucho. I mean, but I do have like good thoughts, before I go to sleep.
I got
like,
Catholic.
thank you for the day. Take care of my parents. Just thank you for another day, basically, as I go to sleep. But not like no me pongo on my knees and shit like that. I'm not saying I shouldn't, but I should maybe.
I got Catholic guilt. Like they say that Catholic guilt's real. That shit's real because I still feel guilty about so much shit that I'm like, why? Like I'm like I gotta pray every night. I feel like
that's
if I
what Bill Maher
don't,
talks about in the documentary. The guilt. That's how they get us, through guilt, and that's how they fucking brainwash you, through guilt. And it's crazy, fool, how he breaks it down. Like, damn.
well, that's why Lil Nas dropped that music video because he's trying to say like, you guys made me feel guilty about myself. Feel like I'm going to hell. Feel like I'm gonna do all this because I'm gay. So he's just like flipping it like, fuck that. I'm gonna go. I don't care about the devil. I don't believe in the devil. I'm gonna go down there and I'm gonna kill him. And he's like saying, I don't believe in the devil, but if I did go down there, I'll kill him.
And
He's
give him
not
a lap
saying that
dance.
but it's just like too much. Come on.
He's a gay guy, right? He's a gay one?
Yeah.
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 I don't even
He's
know
the
if
one
he's
you were
really
gonna
gay.
buy the sweater, remember?
Yeah, I was gonna.
He's
Yeah,
the one that does Old Town Road. Old Town Road.
that guy. That's what the kids told me.
I don't even know if he's really gay.
Yeah.
Like it could be all just for like a gimmick or for all,
Could, but
And like what you were saying, people have been doing this shit forever. Marilyn Manson, The World Doesn't End, fucking
Yeah.
Led Zeppelin, all these bands, Ozzy Osbourne, biting
just getting
bats.
people getting attention.
It's just that every few years someone comes out and does some crazy shit and people think that the world's gonna end.
And they get a little darker and darker every time.
just to.
I don't know. I don't know if this was darker than Marilyn Manson. Come on.
Well, he's early. It's early in his career still. So.
But who's worse so far? Like with what Marilyn Manson was way worse.
Yeah.
But look how far Lil Nas has made it, food, to the American Wannabes 200th episode.
Very true.
You know what I'm saying?
I like how you bring
the
it back.
main talking point.
I don't
No, that's great. But let's also give him some props. He has some Jesus shoes too.
Oh yes, the sample.
He didn't. Lil Nas X
No,
didn't
no,
drop the Jesus shoes.
the
Mischief
creators.
is the company that
Oh,
did the
someone
collab
else
with
did.
him.
Oh,
Yes.
It's not Nike. He did the collab with the company called Mischief, and
Which
they've
is-
done
they're
Jesus
they're
shoes.
customizers.
Because the Jesus shoes are pretty badass.
Yeah, the Jesus ones are dope.
I'll sport those. Those gotta get you laid, right?
Yeah,
For sure.
no. Not if you're wearing them. Be like, come on, Jesus watching. You're in Jesus' shoes. What would Jesus do?
What
He
would
wouldn't fuck
Jesus
you.
do? You can't get laid.
Jesus wouldn't fuck you, Jerry.
You gotta watch
Unless
that
you're
Bill
married.
Maher shit. It's on Prime. It's pretty dope.
Prime?
Fool. Yeah.
What's one of the biggest
Just look up
points that
Bill
you remember
Maher
on there?
and religiousness. Yeah, mas religiousness or religious, like ridiculous but religious.
Religiousness.
Religious,
Got it.
religious lickus or something like that. Yeah, it's pretty dope.
Cool.
I always feel like I just have way more questions than answers when it comes to religion. I've always had way more questions that I feel like make me skeptical than make me believe, and it makes me feel guilty as fuck saying that. But I can admit that,
Of course.
like growing up, I had so many questions. I was like, how this, how that, how that, and then they're like, you just have to believe, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I want to. All I need is one sign. They're like, well, you need to go.
And
You need to find that, and you need to put forth the effort so you can feel that. I'm like, but I kind of tried, but I never really did.
Yeah.
Like I remember we used to go to church when I was a kid, and they used to do the thing where they put their hand on you, and then you'd fall out, and then like I was like,
you went to that church?
Kind of. No, but I'm Catholic. But this guy would do that. I was like, what is this? Like I never seen nobody do that. And we were doing like our not our confirmation, but my mom was taking me to like the extra ones. It wasn't even first communion. It was some other shit, and we were going. And then they made us go up, and I was like, my sister was like, are you going to go? I was like, I'm not going because it'll be fake. I'm going to make myself fall. All these people are just making themselves fall. Yeah. It's not really them. They're not. And I didn't go up there because I knew that I had to fake it, and I didn't feel right faking it. Yeah. And I always thought like they're faking it and they're okay with faking it. Or maybe they did.
It's all a scam.
What do you think? That they really fell?
No, of course not. I don't believe in none of that shit, dog. Fuck that.
But I think that there are people that can really
heal?
Not heal. No. He's just saying like they get like so spiritual that they get the Holy Ghost and they fall. They're not getting healed. They're just like praying so hard that he does that and they feel it and they fall and then they just like black out. He's not curing nobody. You would stand in a line and then he'd put his hand. The priest would put your hand on you, or he'd come down. If you're standing, he'd make you fall. And I remember I was just like, I sat down because I was like, I'm not gonna, like it's gonna be too fake.
Like one thing Bill Maher talked about was like he goes to where in donde vive el Papa, donde vive el Papa, güey?
In the Vatican.
Vatican, because it's like one of the most richest like fucking towns, right? Like one of the richest things. But yet Jesus represented the most humbleness of all. So like, how do you represent somebody who was so humble and so fucking plain, yet this is that. Why? Where's the reasoning in that? Why is that? Why is there so much gold in that place? Literally gold and riches. When you're praying to a God who stood for humbleness. I know I'm gonna get backlash from people. I'm just going off of what they said. And I was just kind of.
I just watched the movie.
I was getting mind blown a little bit. Like, yeah,
I just stayed at a Holiday Inn.
Whoa,
no, when you think about it, like but like Catholic priests, they live really humble though. I'm not gonna lie. Catholic priests,
but no les pagan. I think they just.
That's
give
what I'm saying. They live really humbly.
Housing.
So when you say that, it's like, yeah, that castle like that they have for those guys. Yeah, it's kind of like hypocritical. But like every other priest that's out in the world, they live real humble. Like they get like an allowance. They live in a little apartment or whatever their churches, and they live humbly, right? They're not sporting like the nicest cars. They're living real poor.
Yeah.
A priest like they can't get married. They can't.
I went to church recently, and I saw the father, and I saw the father. He had Skechers on, and like black all Skechers, and I was like, man, I wish I could get him like Air Force Ones or something. Black Air Force Ones or Air Max, so he can be all comfy.
Get him some. Get a little Nas. 666.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Just take the logos off.
Get him all comfy shoes, but then they're gonna be like,
es la sangre de Cristo.
Like, why is he wasting all this money? That's what he's doing with our money, So I was like, nah.
You should have gotten some patent leather Concords or something. So that would look clean with that fucking some Concords with the black patent leather.
That would be sick, huh? The fucking father all sporting his shoes.
It's a donation, father.
Talking all that shit about questioning though, but I also saw a Netflix special about remember the fear death of fools of people that died for a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, that one made me believe in heaven because those people that died for like a few minutes and came back and described what they saw. They see a light, they see a heaven, they see things that were like amazing, beautiful, heavenly. So you're like, okay, so what the fuck, dog? Like, what is it?
It's a DMT released in your head that you see when you die. They've proved that when you
hallucinations.
When you die, there's a bunch of DMT that releases.
Memories.
It's called DMT.
Memories.
It's like a liquid in your head that releases, and when you do drugs, DMT, that's what you take.
Yeah, and
shrooms. It makes you go into like another dimension, and they feel like, oh shit, they live a whole life in like those 15 minutes, and they go somewhere else, and everybody describes like seeing beings and like seeing like a whole. It just answers so many questions to them that a lot of people that take it, they don't worry about afterlife because they realize how it can be. And I think that when you die, you see that. And I believe that there's something. And I believe there is a God. Like I do. I just don't know if it's like Jesus and all that stuff and how it is. I don't know what the truth of all that is. But I do believe that there's an afterlife. But maybe it's like ants. Ants can't imagine how we live. So how can we imagine like what the afterlife is? Like we can't even conceive what it is because it's something that we can't even imagine. It's like explain the internet to someone that lived in the 1400s. Like they'd be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" It's like we can't imagine how dope it would be, and that's heaven.
Yeah.
right?
No.
And
It's not like you-
We're fucking going
Yeah.
way into
Yeah.
another
But it's
subject.
not you. I don't think heaven is you like in a throne like with your family there,
No.
and you guys are all there. And now you just live as a
Chilling,
human
yeah.
in some other like you always see like a prairie with long long grass, and you just I don't think it's that. It's just like outer like a amazing feeling in outer space and just.
Well, the one that got to me the
Right?
most was this movie about this.
I do a lot of drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The-
The one that got to me the most was the movie about the little kid. He's like 5 years old and he dies and he comes back, right? Supposedly he dies and they resuscitate him in the hospital or whatever. He comes back and then he describes what he sees. Now we're talking about a 5-year-old kid. There's a book. It's an actual real book. It's based on a book. Look it up. It's
That
it's a famous movie, fool. It's actually famous. A lot of people saw it. It was in the movie theaters and all that shit, fool.
That's
About
what
a
movies do, Jerry.
about a little.
I'm
No,
looking at-
I'm not saying it wasn't like a straight to TV or Lifetime movie.
Kid goes to heaven movie.
Heaven movie. That's what.
Kid goes,
Yeah.
dies and comes back.
Yeah.
Yeah. See what's
What happens though? What?
So he goes. He's like 5 years old and he describes. ¿Cómo se llama la movie?
Heaven is for
That one.
reals, fool.
Who's in it? Who's
Yeah.
in it? Is it the kid from Big Daddy?
No.
No. This is a Christian movie.
No, there's another one I think.
That's not it, fool.
That's what it says.
But I think
No,
there's
look
another
at more
one.
movies. That's not it.
Explores
What
the
happens,
near-death
though?
experience
So the
of
kid, he's like
Sultan
5. He goes,
Purple.
he dies, he comes back, and now he's describing everything he saw, and he claims to see Jesus. So the hook is that they show him Jesus, right? They goes, is this the guy you saw?
No.
He's like, nah, that guy was darker. The guy was
shit.
this. Yeah, like he just gives a better and Salim Wake,
A Muslim. He describes
basically
like
a Muslim
looking
fool,
guy.
and like basically, and then he saw like basically he sees another Jesus. They show him another Jesus picture of a darker Jesus, and he's like, yeah, that's him. Like he had shorter hair or whatever. He describes him to the T, and then so again, it's a little kid who's naive and innocent, has no reason to lie. And he didn't even come out. People were just asking him, like his mom was like, "So what happened? What did you feel?" He's like,
What happened?
oh,
fool?
and basically,
You're gay.
yeah. Then he starts like
You're
bringing up,
gay, fool.
he starts bringing up like relatives that he's never met that he saw in heaven, like his mom's sister, his grandma who he never met. Like he saw them in heaven, people he's never met or seen or known.
Yeah.
So how can he describe? He was describing these people. fool.
I was kept looking into this, and they said, "What happened to the boy that went to heaven?" In 2015, Alex, who was now paralyzed from the neck down.
No, not
admitted-
that. That wasn't
No,
him.
that's not
He
it.
wasn't paralyzed. This kid was playing.
That's a Christian movie.
No, yeah.
like,
Este compita está jugando, güey.
look at more movies.
The dad was a famous guy. He like Dennis Quaid or somebody. Dog. Somebody famous who played him. Fool.
Kid goes to heaven, comes back from heaven movie.
You said Dennis Quaid.
Kid.
Maybe I don't know if it was Dennis Quaid. It was one of those Negroes.
Hey.
He's white, by the way.
So can we get our sports minute, Jerry? Right now.
Fool, yeah. The Dodgers are back, baby. The Lakers got Andre Drummond, but we'll get back to that. I don't know how the Lakers are doing. They're playing the Bucks right now as we speak. But the Dodgers are back on full force. And, oh, my God, pobrecitos angelitos, güey. La paliza que les dieron this weekend, fool, to set them up for this fucking season. We're looking great, bro. Very exciting. Stay healthy. Stay productive, fool. Corey Seager is going to have another huge year. Is that a contract year for Corey Seager?
Contract year,
Oh,
sir.
my goodness. Look out, fucking everybody, fool, because
I thought
Corey
he's leaving.
Seager looks great, fool. MVP type season, dog. And of
$500
course,
million. No, just
and Mookie Betts is Mookie Betts, baby. I love seeing Mookie Betts in Dodger uniform playing. What else I was going to say about that? Everybody just looking great, bro. Like, Bellinger looks fucking sharp with his new batting stance. Justin Turner has a little fountain of youth. I know and we got Edwin Rios to back him up right there, fool. Even Lux came through in the fucking spring training, bro. So, I mean, I'm looking great. Fool, when we got Price in the bullpen, which I'm a little upset about. It was his choice, but I would have loved to see Price go out there every 5 days, bro. I've always been a low-key Price fan, dog.
It's early, dog.
And I think he'll end up in the rotation sooner or later. So someone's gonna fuck
They're
up.
all gonna end up.
Someone's
in
gonna
there,
fuck
so-
It's with Greg Kinnear, by the way.
Oh, Greg Kinnear. It is Greg
Yes.
Kinnear. Yeah, Greg Kinnear.
Heaven is for real. Official trailer.
That's the same movie.
That's the movie.
No, this one is I think it is, but he didn't come back. He was having surgery and he died for like
That
a few
kid.
seconds. It's this one, huh?
Less than 5 years old. He's like 4 years old.
Yeah, he
fool.
has a surgery and he dies, and then he comes
Yeah.
back to life, and he's like just playing with his Barbies and
But
like
he's saying in
explains
the
it.
real life, the kid.
Oh, it's a real life.
Yeah, it's based on a true
that's what I
story.
was trying to say.
Yeah, it's based
dude.
on a true story. fool.
He's saying
They show the real family at the end.
He said in real life, he says that he fabricated everything
Shut the fuck
because he wanted the attention.
Shut the fuck up.
No, you're
Shut
lying.
the
You're
fuck
lying,
up,
fool.
fool.
Don't
Shut
end like
the
that, bro.
fuck
We just
up.
had this whole
Don't do
conversation.
that.
We had
Don't
to
do
end it happy,
that.
bro. You're a
Bullshitting.
There's a
motherfucker.
whole book.
Look, I'm not.
You're a
I send
motherfucker.
money every month to these fat people. What are you talking about?
This is supposed to be a Christian
Don't
movie.
say that.
Let me read it again. In January 2015, Alex, now paralyzed from the neck down, admitted he had fabricated the story. I did not die, he wrote in the blog. I didn't go to heaven.
What the
I
fuck?
said I went to heaven because I thought it would get me attention.
He's 4 years old. Fool, you're like 3 years old. Fool, like what are
They're
you
looking
talking
for.
about?
They're looking for.
I'm
When you're
just
looking
a
for
fact
answers,
checker,
though,
fool.
I don't know about that.
See,
he could
not
grow old
G.
and like want to be a hater and be like, it didn't happen. Fuck him. Now I'm paralyzed. I went to heaven. He didn't even help me.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm gonna make no
You're
one.
right. He
believe
could
in
be
you.
salty as
Yeah,
fuck.
fuck that.
He could.
He's fucking. It did happen.
He could.
They made a
or
movie.
maybe they paid him to like, hey, fools, you know what? Back it up, homie. Nobody needs to know that shit, dog. You know.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if that's the case,
The
then
left paid
it
him.
takes us back to square one with Bill Maher. It takes us back
Yes.
to, is religious real? Está cabrón, güey.
Jerry's just trying to bring everything back this
don't-
episode.
Hey.
And it's been 200 episodes. You know what I mean? How is heaven not real if we were able to do 200?
Yeah, I know.
200
that's crazy,
episodios.
fool. Oh my goodness.
So I have a question for you, Jerry.
What's up, fool?
If you would get married and your girl asked you to get a matching tattoo, would you do it?
Oh, of course not. Well, it depends on the tattoo. But nah, because first of all, I don't have tattoos, and I don't plan on getting any tattoos.
Because they
and
hurt.
So
And your mom won't
they
let
hurt.
you.
My mom won't let me.
And I'm scared that I'll go to hell.
And it's great. Yeah.
That brings it back.
And they're addictive, right?
Yeah, and they're addictive. Once I get one tattoo, I gotta get another tattoo. I gotta get my neighbors next.
Classics.
Classic. First of all, that's my first.
That's why I was
answer.
saying that the joke that you were like, "Wake up, welcome back, Dick."
Yeah.
That's how my dog talks. That's how my doctor talks.
That's how my
fool.
doctor talks.
When you were telling the kid, I was like, "You're gay, fool."
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Look at it.
that
Man, that's
But your kid Shannon Tatum. I mean,
Yeah.
your boyfriend Shannon Tatum. Oh, that's what's up.
No, because Justin Bieber got matching tattoos with his
How
wife.
big is that tattoo?
His
what is a
he has
tattoo?
he has a peach.
I don't
on
want to
his
say I
neck,
wouldn't, cause who knows?
A small peach on his neck, and his wife has it on her forearm.
Yeah.
So they each have the same peach
That's
tattoo.
not bad. And it's fucking
Nah, the
Justin
neck,
Bieber.
puta cabrón, way.
But
Yeah,
it's
but he
like,
has a lot
already
of
has a lot of
tattoos.
tattoos already. It's just like a little shit.
It's like when you're Travis Barker and you get matching tattoos. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, well, yeah, he has
And
a
he's
lot. Of
dating
he has a lot of
fucking-
tattoos
he's
already,
dating one
dog.
of the Kardashians, by the way.
Who is
Fucking Travis Barker.
Travis Barker's dating
Travis
Courtney.
Barker?
He's
Really?
dating,
Yeah.
He's dating Courtney.
Yeah, Apple's still around. He's still relevant.
Fool, he's doing better than most people. Fool, is he still around? This fool's on like everybody's rap album. He just did a album with Trippie Redd. He fucking has restaurants, like vegan restaurants. He's this fool's fucking doing it.
He's like 45.
He's
Mas,
still doing
he's like
it, fool.
50.
This was like a real mogul, right? Augie's
He
not
survived a
dead.
plane crash yesterday. Remember?
Oh yeah.
He survived a plane crash, and he was fucking Carmen Electra when she was hot.
He's 45.
45. Look at.
And what's her name?
Hot.
The chick that De La Hoya was married to. He had that show on
Oh, yeah.
TV for a
Oh
while.
yeah, she was hot.
Raising De La Hoya's kid.
Yeah, he was.
and he said De La Hoya's a piece
Shayna
of shit.
Moakler or whatever. Shayna Moakler.
Yeah, they talk shit about they got a lot, went through a lot of shit with De La Hoya, but
Fuck it is.
Está cabrón, güey.
so she actually she what do you call it, leveled up with that fool.
Really?
Yeah.
So would you
a
get a tattoo,
Kardashian
Christian?
leveling up?
Yeah, she leveled
A
up with
Kardashian
Travis Barker.
is a peak of the peak.
That's what I'm saying. And
Where do
then
you go from
who's-
a Kardashian? Where do you go from there?
No,
which Kardashian? The fat one? Which one does he have?
No, the little.
The there's
no
Courtney?
Courtney?
Courtney.
Oh, she's cute, but she's old. She's 45 también. That bitch 45, 47 or
Yeah.
something. So she only has a couple years left.
that bitch, she
Yeah.
looks the best out of all of them. She has no plastic surgery, really. She's
Maybe.
Yes
Maybe.
and no. Yes,
Yes
and
and
no.
no, dude.
Yes, she's petite. Yes, she's cute. Yes, she's not all voluptuous and all that shit. Yes, she's on a lot of surgery. But
a big
she's
bust.
getting up there in age. I'm
But there's
sure.
surgery.
I'm sure if you see her up close, sí se le nota, güey. Sí se le nota, güey.
And when are you gonna get
If
close?
she's up close,
enough to go?
That's what I'm saying. You're talking about she's the best one of all.
No, I didn't say she's the best one. I'm saying she's up there. Like she's got her own fucking.
But ya está vieja, güey. I mean, there's only so much credit you can give a 47-year-old.
Well, that's what I'm saying, and she leveled up with Travis
she's
Barker.
hot for 47.
I'm saying she leveled up from fucking what's his name? Her
Scott
man,
Disick.
Scott Disick.
I like that fool.
I like him
you
too
like
a lot, but I like
I
Travis
like
Barker
that guy.
better.
Why do you like him? Because he's a drunk?
Oh,
'Cause he's funny as fuck.
Yeah, he's a shit fool.
He's funny.
He's who I wanted to be, dog, in my life, fool. I wanted to be that
He
guy.
played that family right.
Yep.
And not that he played him, but he navigated that whole thing right. He came out looking dope,
You know how
and
much
like no matter what he
pussy
does,
gets, fool? Like, oh
he's out here
God.
dating like 18, 19-year-olds, like
fucking
getting all these
models,
models,
bro.
girlfriends. Just
It's just confidence he has. I always love that.
Yeah,
He's
that
always
guy is
been a
dope,
confident
fool. I've always
fucking
liked
dude.
that guy.
he doesn't give a fuck or whatever. Kanye ended up like really liking him. Like everybody that meets him likes him.
Yeah. I know I like him, and I've never met him. we could
Scott,
be,
we're looking for
we
you.
could be best friends.
Scott, you want to be on the American
American
Wannabes
Wannabes.
episode
No. 300?
300? If
We'll
we're on
check
episode 300,
We'll see.
fucking
We'll
get
see.
Scott.
If we can get him for.
I don't think he'll
episode
come.
300.
I don't think he's ever been to Huntington Park though.
We'll go to you, Scott. Don't worry.
Who's the biggest person to ever come to Huntington Park?
Besides me?
No, you're already been here, fool.
What was that Slayer fucking band? What are you talking
Slayer.
about? For me, I think Tex Winter is the most famous person.
Not the famous.
I don't even know who the
most,
fuck that is.
Accomplished.
Who's Tex Winter?
Tex Winter is the man who invented the triangle offense. Get it straight,
Yeah.
fool.
Is this
Basketball.
football or
He was Phil
basketball?
Jackson's right. He was Phil Jackson's right hand man.
Yes.
Yeah.
He
He
won.
rest in peace.
Augie, have you ever been to Huntington Park before you started doing this podcast? Okay.
Yeah, he's from Orange County. That's a fair question.
Yes.
He's from OC. That's a fair
I've
question.
never been to Huntington Park till I met you guys. Only once, he said.
Did you go by
Yeah.
the Mexican Times Square? Yeah. Oh, see that?
There's a Mexican Times Square?
Bro, Pacific, dude. Come on. A quinceañera party. You didn't go get a dress? Ah.
Oh yeah, I can
Yeah.
see that. Nah, they would do
They
that
do
here.
the party at Salt Lake Park?
Yeah.
Ah. Nice.
To answer your tattoo question, no.
No. Oh, how about, yeah, that's what I was going to say. What about you? If Crystal
I don't
came-
have
If
tattoos.
Crystal would come up to you and say, hey, let's get fucking, you get the, is it a C or a K with her name?
Okay, CK1.
CK1. If she says that.
Chris. So she has tattoos. When I met her, she was actively getting tattoos. Like when I met her, she got one tattoo,
Mm-hmm.
and that was the last tattoo that she ever got. Cause I'm not really into tattoos. I don't care.
And she
And
would ask you to get one.
if she asked me to get a matching tattoo, I would probably say no.
But then she
but
would force you to get
If
it.
it was like something that she really wanted and would always say like, "Let's get," then I'll do
Yeah,
it.
for
Fuck
her,
it.
yeah, she's a wifey. It's a little different
It's
when you're
my wife.
married, fool. For like, I mean, what are you holding out? Like, not saying that you're holding out for anything or anyone. I'm saying, I mean, you're married. That's what married people would do, I guess, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm totally against it, fool. Like, my chick one time told me like, we saw a couple that was wearing the same shirt, like a matching shirt. Yeah, she's like,
Oh,
wait,
no.
we should do that. I go, bitch, get the fuck out of here, bitch, you do that.
I'd rather get a
Yeah, we
matching
should-
tattoo than wear matching
Yeah,
outfits, bro.
yeah, you're right. Almost yes. Yeah, that's silly. That's stupid. That's the dumbest shit.
Like
ever,
I don't
dog.
even like doing matching costumes on Halloween, but I'll do it.
Nah, I'm down with that as long as
Yeah.
it's a cool
It's
theme.
like- yeah,
if it's
yeah.
a cool theme, I'm down with like fucking Jon Snow and the fucking what is that? The Dragon Slayer. That'd
Yeah.
be dope.
Yeah,
Oh,
like we
yes.
do it, but
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I guess. Nah, the last
That's
few years
because
we've
that's what
been doing
couples
it
do,
together, yeah.
fool. Yeah, it's weird when you show up as two different people. I
Yeah,
don't
that's
know.
true. That's
Yeah,
true. Oh, shit.
That's
I
what
hope she
couples
doesn't
do.
hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but matching shirts, no way.
I mean, even tattoos, I'm not against, but you know,
Have
obviously,
I worn matching clothes? That's another story. Yes, we have matched before. Did I like it? No. It's the better answer.
I've
For
never
what
done that.
occasion-
Gracias
For
a
what
Dios.
occasion? To go to the mall?
No,
No.
to go to a baseball game, we wear like a matching shirts.
Gay as fuck,
Not
fool.
that. But
That's
to be
gay
fair,
as fuck.
I didn't go and say, "Oh, let's wear matching shirts." The homie had a clothing brand. He had like Dodger shirts, and he sent me to him.
Okay,
So we wore them.
Yeah, and it happens to say his and hers.
Yeah.
Mr.
And then
and Mrs.
the
yeah.
worst that we did is like when we got married, my sister got us jean jackets. Remember?
Oh
It
yeah, I
said,
remember that for the
"Just
pictures.
married." Yeah, just
for
married.
the pictures. That's fine. That's on your wedding day.
Okay, but
I'm okay with that.
We wore those jackets to go to a Kanye concert.
Yeesh.
But
Yeesh. Yeah, no.
Just Married is we got that idea from when Kanye and Kim got married. They did that on the back of their jackets.
Yeah, but that was
and they
gay
got
as
the
fuck.
Eagles
Yes.
and it said Just Married.
Yeah,
So we had just
no.
got married the week before that, so we wore our jackets.
Yeah, no.
It is, but at the time it was dope and people were asking to take pictures of us. Maybe it was to see how stupid we were. Maybe now looking back, they were making
Yeah.
fun of us. But
Maybe I'm a meme somewhere.
but I thought it was dope that we had that and not everybody knew what that was.
Yeah, I don't need that type of attention like that.
It's like when people have the cans hanging from their cars.
that's cool. What's wrong with that?
That's stupid.
That's fucking classic.
That's stupid.
That's classic as fuck. We should bring that
The
back.
cans fucking hang.
That's dope.
But you got married last month, fool.
Take 'em
Oh,
off
I'm
or-
saying the day of the wedding to
The
have
day
cans
of
in
the
your
wedding,
car.
yes.
You got married a week ago, fool.
That's
Yeah,
badass,
just
Wash your car already. Get the sticker off.
So, Mr. Hollywood, the big question is, when is the movie dropping?
Oh, yeah.
When is?
Oh,
when do
no,
we
no, no.
expect to get
Give us
this
a whole
podcast
rundown.
rolling with double the listeners? Because
Put it this way: this thing drops and goes big, fool. We wouldn't need no Patreon listeners.
Hey.
Dog. You know what I'm saying? Well, you're getting your money back, motherfuckers.
Patreon's free.
We're paying you.
yeah. No, quién sabe, güey. La verdad, güey. I said on my podcast,
was it?
fool, it was amazing. It was the most difficult thing I ever had to do in my life. The most challenging thing I ever had to do in my
Really?
life. Yes, fool. It was fucking crazy.
You gotta get
And-
the De Niro out of
But
you.
it was the same. It was also the most fun thing I ever had to do in my life. It was draining mentally. It was fucking draining, fool. I was out of it. I didn't watch like no TV. 12-hour days. I would just
You
come
were in
home,
character
knock
or
out. I tried to get in character. I actually tried to get in character because I think that would help me like do better in my lines, fool. Because estaba cabrón, way. It's hard making a fucking movie, Yagi. You know, it's fucking hard. And
And you don't get that many takes, and they're like, "Come on."
no,
Jerry.
yeah, that's the thing I was talking about. My thing is that, yeah, it was rushed. It was rushed. So they were fucking chingale. And sometimes I felt like I didn't hit that line right, or I didn't hit that
And they're
scene
like, "No,
right.
it's fine," and you're like, "No, it's
they're
not
like,
right."
Vámonos.
Yeah, they give you the it's fine, it's good enough kind of shit, and let's move on type of stuff.
We'll
and I was
fix
like,
it. We'll make you look
yeah,
good.
I was like, fuck, man, that's fucked up, fool. But there was times where we got down. We had a awesome time, fool. But I don't know, man. I just felt like I was very hard on myself, fool, because I'm not an experienced actor, fool. So I really wanted to do it right, fool. And I had a lot of great talent around me, fool. También, fool. There was a lot of good people, like other actors that were like, real actors acting like a motherfucker. And
Did you see the difference? Like, oh, this motherfucker know how to
Oh,
act.
yeah,
Oh, he
fool.
acts.
oh yeah,
This guy doesn't do skits. He does acting.
Oh yeah, the goons, bro. Like the goons are the bad guys. So like they were like son tres, way, and the two of them are professional actors who are cholos. They do like cholo shit all the time, but they're fucking on point, dog. And every time I did a scene with them, fool, oh my god, I felt like I was a little kid playing a fucking third grade play, fool. Like them fools were just in character, mean, like fucking doing their shit, you know. And I was supposed to be like, I was supposed to say something funny or something cool or something. What my line, but I would lose myself in his eyes and shit. Like, this guy's fucking crazy.
Fuck me up.
This dude está loco,
You're not really
güey.
gonna fuck me up after this, are you?
Yeah, no, there was a scene
I
where
don't really owe you money.
Yeah,
You know
there was a
that,
scene
right?
where, like,
I
I don't play a tough guy. I play a guy who went to jail as a kid and is out now. I'm like mid-30s and I'm trying to change. And I was never a tough guy. That's the
Okay.
point of this character.
Yeah, that's
I was
what I
never
was about
tough.
to say.
I was a follower.
What
a
happened
kid.
to your character in jail in this movie? He got through pretty easy, or
No, he was just there for a long time and got used to the system. Fool, like basically he's in the system. He went in there in juvie. It was funny. One of the goons, who's an actual real cholo, did 12 years in prison and went to jail at the age of 16. So he came out. He's now 28 or 30 years old, and he was telling me, "Fool, this movie is my life. You're telling my life right now,
Damn.
dog." Because I just came out like 6
give me that
months.
fucking role.
Because I just came out 6 months ago. And that's literally how, because he's reading the fucking shit. Like, how you feel in the movie is how I felt when I came out. Because the whole movie is me being introduced to the world again.
Yeah.
This and that, you know, being funny about it.
This
And
is
he's like,
Facebook.
dog, yeah, like basically. And so he was telling me those stories, fool. and
Jerry's all, can I follow you?
I'm telling you, I wish I could talk to you more and learn more about you, fool. But dice que así son las cosas. He said he's not a tough guy. He's a cholo. But he said, you just get through it, fool. You just get through it. You make friends. You live your life day by day, and you stay out of trouble. You keep your eyes open and your mouth shut, and you're fine, dude. You're fine. Yes, you're gonna fight. Yes, you're gonna get in arguments, but you have a clica, and you have your people, and you have your, whatever. But he said I was in there from 16, fool, and I've been to a bunch of prisons all over the fucking country, dog. I've been on tour, fool, and prisons tour, fool. And so basically that's how I saw my character. Like, I came out like whatever, obviously I'm not a big menacing person, so I can't be that guy. And basically I made changes in there. I got my education, I got my GED
I
in
did
there and shit like that.
tattoos.
So
I did art for people in there.
what was I getting at? It was difficult to play that shit, fool. It was difficult. And playing with those goons, fool, and the other actors like Concrete, the other guy, fool. He's not a famous
Valentino?
actor. Jay Valentino's good too. He was one of the goons. He's the third goon that's not a real cholo. But he's funny. He did some great. They did a lot of improvising those ways, and they killed it, fool. And then Concrete did a lot of improvising. Very hilarious. Dude knows he's a youngster. He's only 21 years old, fool. And this fucker's got so much energy. He's also a not experienced actor either. So he was struggling with his acting as well. But he's just a bundle of energy. Ese pinche kid, way. He's all about life. Fool. This fool's absorbing everything. He's living.
He's the one that was in a lot of your videos. That guy? The one that's on Instagram a lot right now?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Do know.
Oh, yeah.
Do knows
Yeah.
world.
Yeah,
Do knows
that's what I
world.
was thinking.
He has over 1 million followers and
Damn.
shit. He's fucking huge, bro. And yeah, fool, it's crazy, dog. And it was just so. I was in 90% of the scenes, fool. Like I'm in 90% of the movie, dog.
Sorry,
Dispensa, way, pero it was fucking amazing, fool. Amazing time, fool. And
So it's just like this, huh?
Learning-
Jerry Garcia and
dude, there were some lines, fool. Like there was like some paragraphs I have to memorize, fool. Paragraphs, and trust me, fool. Was like.
And there's all these people
you can see the
watching you?
director. Oh yeah, fool, like fucking 20 people behind camera, fool. There's art people. There's fucking producers. There's the writers, camera, the grip, the guy that holds the mic. There's all
People
sound
standing
engineer,
by just watching.
just fucking everybody. And yeah, me and the director all stressed out. Like Jerry, we gotta nail this, right? We gotta nail this one. We only got like 2 takes. We're losing the sun. And we have to shoot this. This is after.
way to
this,
stress
it's
me
5
out. Fuck, I'm
p.m.
getting stressed right
It's
now.
5 p.m. in the movie.
You didn't think you forget about that all that's going to be happening to you right there.
Fool.
Huh?
You're like, yeah. And then I did my best, fool, and just memorize the lines, nail them, and then you're like, let's do it again, one more time. And oh man, there was a couple of times where like, what's crazy is that you're not shooting the movie in order. You're shooting the movie all over the place, bro. So that's another thing I had trouble with. Staying in what am I supposed to be feeling right now, kind of shit, you know? Like there's a scene where like, oh, you just got chased, this and that, but, I haven't done the chasing yet.
So you don't know how to feel.
Yeah, you just got chased. You got in a big fight with your brother. You went your separate ways. Your mind is everywhere. You're spaced out, and now you're gonna go talk to your girl that you're trying to conquer. And so like I'm supposed to be all like paniqueado and dude, but I'm supposed to be like rapping to her, and but I'm supposed to be like nervous of what's going on with my brother, and the goons are they're chasing
maybe
me.
starring in your movie in the first role isn't the best way to go.
Sí, way. No, but overall, I think I did a good job, fool. I think I did a pretty good job. Again, because of the people around me that
for being so
were supportive, professional, helpful.
Well, everybody wants the movie to succeed.
Everybody,
so
fool, and
yeah.
everybody was dope. You could
What's
tell
the name again, Jerry?
Horchata with oat milk.
Horchata
And
with oat milk.
again, yeah, the name it's a gentrification type of situation. So
No, I get it's a good name.
it grew on me, dog.
Yeah, first time I heard, I was like, "What?" But now, I get it. And then the type of movie it is, and there's probably gonna be a line that explains it in the movie.
Yeah, it's brought up, and yeah, it's just a gentrification situation, fool, and it's pretty dope.
What neighborhood does it take place in?
Echo Park. We actually shot it in.
Rampart District.
Canoga Park. We actually shot it in Canoga Park. Because we shoot interior scenes inside in one place, and exterior scenes in another place. Aggie, write that shit down. That's crazy, right? So, check. Me? Who?
Me.
Fucking. So yeah, so 2 different places, dog, and that's why the fucking movie's all over the place. Whenever like you storm out of the house, that's where we shoot that 3 days from now. With the outside lines, like it's crazy somewhere else. But the outside lines were all in Echo Park. Everything exterior was Echo Park. Everything interior was at this house that they rented for all the interior scenes. Even the house itself was a trip, bro. They rented this house where actual people live in. So they moved out for like 4 days. And these fools turned their living room, their kitchen, and one of the bedrooms into completely different places, fool. That's where I got kind of like the idea to do all this shit. These fools, they had a whole art department that comes in, took out all the furniture from the people, and brought in all new furniture, fool. They even added a wall, bro, because they needed an extra wall for a scene. And they added a wall. And in the bedroom, it was like an old lady that lives there. They turned it into my room, not my room, my brother's room, was a teenager's room. With like my kid's room, a gaming device, everything, full bunk beds, and there's an old lady.
They
room.
saved your room the same. They
So,
saved
yeah,
your room when
pretty
you came back to
much,
jail.
The pictures of your
We left your room the same for 12 years, Jerry. I'm glad you're
Crazy
back.
fool. No, it was my brother's and shit. So
Okay.
but I'm sharing a room with him now. It was my room, but now it's his room.
I remember once, like when I first had my first house in Southgate, some dude went over there and he offered us $100 if we could go. He could scout the house, like
Just to see it.
Just to see
Yeah,
it
just to
because
see it.
he wanted to film a movie.
Be like, no, he's gonna rob us.
And because he told me that was the original house of some famous actress.
Oh, no way.
Like 1940s actress. And
No
I was
way.
like, at first I was like, this fool's bullshitting me. And then
He's trying to rob my house.
Yeah,
he's trying to get the
this
layout.
fucking crazy white boy. But then he brought a bunch of pictures from and like business cards. I was like, okay.
That's badass.
And he filmed the whole house.
3 days later, all our furniture
And
was
then-
gone. So 3 days later, we got robbed.
He gave me $100 at the end, and he's like, maybe we'll make the movie, maybe we won't. But
Yeah.
I'll keep you posted. So, but they never did.
Yeah. This is
What actress was it?
I forgot the name.
this was a small budget movie, and from what I hear, they paid him like $500 a day, and we were there 4 or 5 days.
Nice.
4 or 5 days, so about $2,500 for that.
For the
And
house.
obviously, whatever they did to the movie, they put it back in place exactly how it was, fool. Exactly how the house
That
was.
is crazy.
Cherry soap.
I was like,
Exactly,
fuck,
fool.
fool. I'm like, get out of here, dog. That's crazy. Nah, man, fun times, man. When it comes out, we don't know yet, fool. Right now, it's gonna be editing for the next couple months, fool. It's gonna be a lot of editing, Augie, right? A lot of editing, and then after that, then they're gonna make a trailer. They said, and then they're gonna start pitching it. They do have meetings with people. They do have meetings set up for it. Worst case scenario, fool. Fucking straight to DVD situation.
Have they? Damn, can you even get a DVD player?
No,
anymore?
well,
you mean
whatever
like
whatever that is
streaming,
now.
Where they
Yes.
sell it on Amazon.
Correct.
I think that's
Straight
the
to
way they're going
Amazon. Straight to Amazon to sell. Worst case scenario. Best case scenario, theaters, limited release. Best case scenario. Middle, Netflix, Hulu.
I think it looks like a Netflix
Yeah.
type of
Hulu,
drop or like
Dick.
Hulu. I
Yeah.
think it looks like it could be like on Netflix or HBO Latino.
I
type
can see
deal.
Netflix, yeah.
HBO Latino type deal, something like that.
Yeah.
Because those type of movies right now are like people want to watch those type of things.
Yeah,
on
it's a
Netflix
comedy,
and stuff.
fool, and we did our best, fool. It has a Friday type of feel. It also takes place from morning to night. The movie
Ooh.
starts in the morning, it ends at night. It's a one-day situation. That was kind of the feel for it that they wanted to set the tone on. And that
So now-
it'll remind you some of that. Obviously,
So
it's a
now the
different-
other
totally
question:
different story.
Jesus said he went out for 3 parts.
One of the goons.
he said that.
Goons,
He
yeah.
said last week when you were filming that they told you told him to audition for one and he auditioned for all 3. That he memorized all the 3
Yeah.
goons,
Which is great. That's great that he did that.
but not great because he didn't get the part.
Yeah, he didn't get the part, but the guys that did get are fucking pretty amazing.
Yeah.
fool. No
They got like
spot that way.
actual thug looking.
Well,
dudes,
2 of
big
them
ass-
are actual fucking dude thugs, and the third one's Jay Valentino. Jay Valentino's one. He already had one of the goon spots pretty much lined up. They wanted him. They wanted him from the get. So, yeah.
Jesus would have had to shave his head, right, for this role
No.
or something.
No. Just Valentino's. He's already
yeah,
bald.
Jesus doesn't look like a cholo. He doesn't look like a cholo. And if you want to get a cholo look,
Yeah.
he could do the voice and everything. But yeah, if you're trying to get like actual big dudes that look like cholos,
Yeah.
you got to get like that build that feels a jersey just right, you know?
Yeah.
A Raider jersey.
And it's funny. It has a cool message. Literally, the message is,
Get out of jail and don't commit crimes anymore.
no, like basically, like I get out of jail and I run into my old friends, the goons, and they want
Learn
to
from your mistakes.
get me caught up again. And but my brothers, like, I don't know, the whole fucking
Don't want to give it away.
things
Don't
are
wanna
different.
give it away.
Yeah,
folks.
things are different. I know.
Don't
Alright,
spoil it. Don't
alright.
fucking spoil it. We got
Let's
some
wrap it
shout
up.
outs.
Yeah, we got some shout outs. Let me open my phone up.
Other than that, yeah, fool, it was super dope. And thank you to everybody who were sending their fucking, congratulations and shit like that. I would have loved to have motherfucking Jesus or you guys on that too, fool. I
A little
did my-
cameo or something like
I
coming
did
in.
my, you guys could have been extras, but those days of the extras, we had a big scene where we needed a lot of extras, but that was one of the longest nights ever.
No, yeah, no,
We
I
finished
was-
at 4:00 in the
Ever.
morning, fool, and trust me, fool, those extras were hating life.
Forever.
They were hating life, those extras, pobrecitos. They came in all excited at 4 p.m. and they were there till 4 a.m. fool, just sitting around, bro.
Dude, what were they doing? Just the background of
Yeah, just background. We had a party. It was like
Oh, I saw the
quinceañera. And oh my god, I felt bad for them, fool. I felt they were just like hating fucking life, dog. And they only fed them once, fool. And
They only fed them.
and they don't get
once.
paid. And
Damn
yeah,
it.
it was bad, fool.
So we have a shout out for Mr. Francisco Reese. He wants it's his birthday coming up,
Oh, no
April
way.
3rd. So happy birthday! It's Saturday. We probably won't drop this before he.
One of my best friends
It's
is Francisco
alright.
Reese
It's
from high
alright.
school.
Happy
My
birthday.
best friend.
Happy birthday, Francisco.
What do we know? He's a Patreon member. Shout out to you.
Yes,
Happy
thank
birthday.
you, thank you. Happy
21
birthday,
years old.
Francisco. And let me see what's the
I
other
don't think
one.
he said his name, his age.
No, he didn't say his age. Who else? Eva De Luna. She's a winner for. What did she win? Christian?
Shout out to Eva De Luna. She wins the Los Nerdos DVD.
Ooh, those nerdos.
Jerry, oh yeah, we need to tell you, Jerry.
Los
We raffled off your
Nerdos.
Nerdos
That is
DVD.
a collector's.
They had to name your kids' names. I don't even know all your kids' names, so that's a feat, bro.
Bro,
the ones he claims or the ones.
bro, swear to God, fool. You know, I did some painting, fool, and I was cleaning up and throwing away a lot of shit, and I think I might have thrown that shit away, fool. I hope not, fool. I hope not, bro. But I might have thrown that shit away, dog. I have to look for it. I remember seeing it. And
if not, I'm sure we can recreate that fucking whole thing. We can fucking. He has it saved on YouTube. We'll put it on a DVD and we'll fucking recreate it because it doesn't look that fucking professional, anyways. All right, we'll get it done.
We'll make it up.
Another shout
We'll
out.
just fucking make the cover.
Tony Hernandez, a big fan, big listener. He's always supporting the American Wannabes. Jerry, in particular, he likes Jerry's comedy. He says,
Who?
Tony Hernandez. You're like, ooh, let me
Yeah,
look for
say
it.
it.
Fuck that fool.
Where did he send
Tony
that shit at?
Hernandez. He sent it to me, fool.
Oh fuck.
He said he's a big fan of Jerry's. He
Where
said,
were
Why is he hitting you up?
He said, fuck Christian. He's questioning it.
Why is he hitting you up?
Anything else? Any other shout outs, guys?
No, I think that's it. We're good.
As far as stand up, fool, you know, shit is opening up, fool. We're getting some shows together. I am coming to Phoenix, Arizona at the end of April 30th, May 1, May 2. Doing independently produced shows. We're not doing the big comedy clubs right now, dog. So I'm doing rooftop shows, dog. Whatever that means, dog. But I'll be out there in Phoenix. I'm going to be doing a show on a boat in
I'm on a boat.
Lake Havasu.
Ooh.
5 de Mayo, Lake Havasu.
that sounds
nice.
horrendous,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, like in a room in a boat or like a
No, like on a
cruise?
fucking boat.
You're doing a cruise.
Like no, like a one day fucking
It's gonna be
cruise.
a stage as
Yeah.
a boat.
People are gonna be drunk as fuck.
And people's boats
Oh
are
my
gonna come
god,
forward.
Jerry.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna be on a boat and other boats are gonna come?
I don't know.
Oh fuck no.
No,
God,
I
that's
think
like
it's gonna be
Ozark.
I think it's gonna be a big boat and there's gonna be people on
That's
the
like
boat.
Ozark when they had the
Yeah,
church.
yeah, that's what
and
it
other
is.
boats
Church
come
of the
up.
Ozark.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh,
Speaking
fuck
of drunk
no.
as fuck, fool, you know who hit me up?
Oh
Marco Antonio Barrera is coming back. He's fighting again.
yeah.
And in Pico de Gallo.
Barrera?
Yeah. And the promoter of that fight hit me up saying if I could perform.
For that fight?
Yes.
Do it, fool, do it.
I told him yes.
Give us
yes.
some tickets. Tell them that you want some
We're
tickets. I
down.
want to go.
But dog, I'm fucking scared, fool. Dog. You know how many drunk people are gonna be there, fool?
Who gives a fuck? We'll go. We'll get
With
it.
glass bottles? I've been to those fucking places.
Can you get
fool.
tickets
you
for
have
all
a
of us?
mask, don't worry.
Fool, of course. Dude, I know. Look, fool. So he told me all this, right? And then I get my prize. I give him a big amount.
Don't
Yeah,
say that
I'm
right
not
now.
gonna say. No, but anyways, yeah.
He doesn't listen.
He said yes. He said yes.
And you were like, really?
Wait,
You were like,
what?
wow. You were like 5,000. Yes. Oh shit. Now I gotta do the show. Fuck.
I'm back.
Pico
here.
de Gallo. That's in June. June, fool. That's coming up.
Oh,
fool.
that's my birthday.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck.
Can't
it,
wait.
I'm down.
Anyways, end it, Jerry.
Fuck it, I'm down, right? What else we have? We have a little run. Jesus and I actually will be performing together. Central California, Modesto and Madera. We're asking you if you want to come, fool.
When?
Down. It's
Ask Crystal.
there. Let me ask Crystal. Hey, Crystal.
Wait, when is it? So I can get my vaccine and I'll go.
I'm getting my vaccine next week, actually, fool.
It's in April?
Yeah, I think it's April, fool.
Never
April
mind.
23. Yeah.
I'm down.
That's enough time for you to
April
get your
23, 24, and 25. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We'll come back that Sunday night, though.
Yeah.
After the
I
show.
think, yeah, I'm down. Yeah, American Wannabes. First show back in like.
Yeah, I told you should take fucking Christian. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Is he ready? Fuck him. Alright, cool.
Alright, guys.
Alright, keep doing what you're doing. Thank you guys. Please don't forget to listen to Cooler Than I Look podcast with me. It's Not My Weekend with Jerry and fucking Time Flies with Jesus Sepulveda. Also, please subscribe to the Patreon. As you can see, that's what's paying for
The
our
paint.
little
The
fucking
balloons.
leveling up. And, Fern's also on Cooler Than I Look. Hopefully I can have him on. He's busy
I'll
as
talk to
fuck,
him.
AJ, but...
Are we gonna talk about the YouTube? Just dropping it on YouTube also? So
Yeah, we'll do it on Patreon, yeah.
Alright, cool.
Well, no, yeah, we're going to start posting on YouTube.
The full
This episode, will, obviously you'll see it, but we're going to start putting the regular episodes on YouTube. Don't worry, Patreon members. You will get a longer, extra episode on the, our extra episode. The bonus, it will be longer, and it's going to be on the Patreon only still. So you're going to get a regular extra episode every week starting next week.
And other incentives.
And other incentives also.
We're working on new stickers.
We do want to grow a little bit, and we do want to keep like a little presence on YouTube. So we feel like we need that right now. So I hope you guys understand and keep listening. We'll make longer.
We'll make it up.
We'll make it up.
Make it worth it.
Or you guys let us know what you guys want. All right.
Yeah.
And we'll see you guys next week. All right.
All right.
Peace.